Good evening, listeners. It's 7 p.m. on the 10th of September 2025. You are now tuning in to Youth Signal Live. I'm Ming Xuan.
And I'm Ming. Have you guys ever thought of what it means to be truly happy? So what makes you happy, Ming Xuan?
I think what makes me happy is drinking cha ji. Shout out to cha ji.
Cha ji!
Okay. And I think another thing that makes me happy is hanging out with my friends. I think it can be something simple. It's like even going bowling, singing karaoke, or even just grabbing lunch together. I think that makes me really happy. What about you, VK?
Same. I think doing things I love makes me happy too, such as sleeping and eating. Honestly, those two never failed me. But I guess happiness can mean so many different things for different people.
Yeah, so speaking about being happy, we're diving into a really important topic tonight. Be happy. Sounds simple, right? But for lots of Malaysian teenagers nowadays, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I think they have it harder now. A few years ago, when I was a teen, social media was still not as influential and addictive as it is now.
Exactly. More issues are on the rise, such as peer pressure, social media, grades, and most importantly, family expectations. I think many teenagers put on a smile every day, but deep down, they might be struggling very hard. So tonight, we're peeling back the layers to find out what's really going on between teenagers and more.
And we have got a special guest, a teenager who is brave enough to share their story with us. So stay with us. It's going to be an eye-opening conversation.
In Malaysia, the number of teenagers smoking and vaping is on the rise, raising concerns among parents, teachers, and health officials. Recent studies show a worrying trend. More minors are picking up the habit despite regulation. Authorities say the fight against teen smoking and vaping is now a top priority.
Kita hadir untuk mengangkat satu ikrar, satu komitmen, satu tekad, satu azam yang melindungi generasi akan datang daripada bahaya produk merokok.
的确是越来越普遍的嘛。最近我看到我学校也是越来越多人吸电子烟了。
我觉得是很普遍啊，像也是有在那种厕所吸啊，他们吸那种，或者是在那种 IG 啊，他们可能发自拍就可以看到。
I think it's quite easy because sometimes when I go on a road trip, I can see a lot of vaping stores selling those vape stuff.
Currently, not that I know of, where government have taken any action. Example, any campaign or any ban or share any knowledge about the negative side or negative effect.
我是认为是同才，然后还有那种社交媒体的那种渲染，我还是认为政府要管制。
我觉得压力大是一部分啊，然后还有是对这种电子烟的好奇心，就想尝试，可能就会有点上瘾。
我觉得是出于好奇，还有同辈的压力了，然后或者是朋友的影响之类的。I think definitely it need to be stricter because seems like currently it seems like it is very acceptable.
各方面都做好自己的角色，所以我觉得政府断绝是最重要的。
What advice would you give to younger students who may be tempted to try smoking or vaping for the first time?
Just don't.
Just don't. It's easy to try but hard to undo the damage. The government is stepping up to protect us.
You know, peer pressure gets a bad rap, but in this age, it's not always about being pushed into doing something wrong. We used to think that peer pressure involves smoking, drinking, or even taking drugs, but sometimes it's the silent pressure. So dressing a certain way, getting top marks, or posting the perfect photo online.
Oh yeah, I think the Instagram life is actually hitting all of us, even not teenagers like us at this age. So I think everyone's smiling, everyone's traveling, and everyone is eating fancy brunch. But behind the scene, it's not always sunshine and rainbows.
Totally. And that's the gap we are exploring tonight. The difference between appearing happy and being truly happy. It's a very tough balance for teenagers today.
And for parents, teachers, and most importantly, your different friends that are listening to our Youth Signal Live, this isn't just a teen issue. It's about understanding what young people are facing so we can support them better. And now, let's welcome our guest. So, thank you so much for being here. Can you give us a brief introduction of your name, your age, and where you are currently studying right now?
Okay, hi guys, I'm Marcus. I'm currently 17 years old and I study in Western Malay School, Kuala Lumpur International at Khei SN2. So, like I said just now, I'm an international student and I take IGCSE this year at the end of the year.
So, are you nervous now?
Yeah, I'm actually quite nervous. You can see from my expressions here.
So, because this is your first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. This is a safe space. We just want to hear your perspective. So, let's start it simple first. So, for the first question, Marcus,
Alright.
when someone asks if you are happy, what is your first reaction?
I think I'm quite a positive person. I always have a smile on my face.
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
Right.
So happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
And then most of my friends think of me as a very fun person to play with, and then we're always having fun together most of the time. I barely show my sad emotions or those.
Yeah. I think that's a very interesting observation.
Yeah, very
because
obvious.
it's on our be you, be happy, you signal. But I think I would like to ask, do you think other teens are also like you, but they will hide the feeling that they are feeling and not only show that they are very happy, but hide all the other sad feelings they are feeling?
Okay, so for me, I think, okay, instead of being happy most of the time, I think most people have normal expressions, like you won't be happy for the entire day, right?
Yeah.
And then for the other teens, maybe sometimes when they are not happy, they still force themselves to be happy, to have a smile on their face, because they want to meet people's expectations. So like, let's say if I want to fit into a group, and then their expectation for you is like, oh, when I join the group, I want to be happy, we all should be happy together. But that day you are actually not happy. Then you're worried that when you talk it out, people would judge you, so you don't dare to talk it out.
Yeah.
Like that. So I think this is a big issue like that.
Okay. So we can hear that you talk about your friends. So what kind of pressure do you feel most strongly about? Is it friends that you feel most strongly about, social media, or school most strongly about that you feel?
For me, I think academic wise, I'm okay with it because at school it's not really a big deal. It's only just homebooks and exams. But for social media, I think it's one very stressful thing for me because sometimes when you post, you have to think of, oh, what other think of me when I post this, and then what people would say after I post this. Like people will talk about you, people will gossip about you, all those. And then especially international school, a lot of gossip, a lot of gossip, right?
Yeah.
Too toxic.
Yeah. Even the comments are saying
Yeah.
peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Fake
Hashtag,
peer
hashtag.
pressure.
I see that.
Yes.
So I totally understand. It can feel like everyone is living their best life in social media, but actually it's just a highlight, not the whole picture. So thank you for sharing that, Marcus. I think a lot of teens listening right now can relate to what you just said. And speaking of that, do you ever feel like you have got to put on a happy face even when inside it's different?
For me, I'm quite privileged because I have a group of friends that are willing to listen to me every time I'm sad. And then sometimes, let's say when I get scolded by my teacher, my grades are bad, they will come and comfort me, maybe give me a hug or those, treat me a tea.
So sweet.
Oh, not my girlfriend, no.
Oh, you single now?
Available, yeah.
Drop in the live comments. Okay.
For me, I don't have to hide my emotions, but then I think, like I said just now, I'm privileged. Some people, they might not have friends like this. They have friends that are toxic, they
Yeah.
gossip about them, so maybe they have to hide sometimes when they are sad. They shouldn't say it out because like they're scared what people will think of them.
Yeah, like they will judge them, right?
Yeah.
Like their friends. Yeah. So going back to social media, how do you think scrolling through social media and seeing how other people live their lives will affect you? Does it affect you personally?
No, because for me, when I look at what other people do, like, oh, quite cool, yeah, you go to Korea today. Also
Yeah, they all keep flexing their.
Yeah.
Every day go over nations.
Different other countries that they go to. Yeah.
I hope I can go also.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's the point that affects you, because you keep seeing them traveling.
Yeah, but that's okay lah because I'm not toxic ma.
Yeah. So you won't feel sad or even pressured when you see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I totally get what you mean. So social media can also really mess with how we feel. So for one more question, so do you ever try taking breaks from social media? And if so, does it help?
Yeah, obviously, because every day when I go on social media, I take a lot of time on it. Like one of my highest record is like 6 hours.
6
6
hours.
hours.
It's 24 hours.
You
a
can
day.
sleep already.
Yeah, later
One
you see it's sleeping
quarter.
there. 1 quarter.
Yeah.
And then so during exams I would like stop using social media because it's like a very big distraction to me. I think I have ADHD.
A bit.
Maybe.
And then when I go on social media, I cannot stop. Then I see people posting, and then I keep on going like that. And then after that, I realize, oh, I haven't studied yet. Exam is tomorrow, so I will take breaks during exams lah. Yes.
Okay. So the last question before our first segment comes to an end. So what do you usually do when you feel that the pressure gets too heavy? What would you say you would do to relieve yourself?
Okay, my answer is quite simple. I'll go to sleep. Bro.
Go to
literally
sleep.
Later he will sleep already.
Yeah.
Sleeping is the best, bro.
So just sleeping.
Yeah. After you go to sleep, you wake up, you feel positive again. And then
Yeah.
like everything goes through.
Any other hobby? Other than
I go play football sometimes, but sometimes very scary. You play with Indians, they bang you, and then you go there.
But your school also provides a football field for you guys to
Yeah.
enjoy, right?
good.
Yeah, international.
Futsal.
Yeah.
International interchange.
Okay, so thank you for sharing all your insights and your questions for the first part. I think so many teenagers that are listening right now can actually relate to what you have just mentioned.
Exactly. So let's take a quick break. But when we come back, we will talk solutions. How can teenagers push back against peer pressure and find real happiness? So you guys can drop your questions in the comments or live chat below too regarding what would you like to ask our guest Marcus about peer pressure and happiness.
Welcome back to Youth Signal Live. Before the break, our guest Marcus gave us a real look into what it feels like to be a teenager today. Before moving on, let's take a look at the comments we have gathered. Khei, will you do the honors of reading the comments out?
Alright, so the first one from username called Lidney. She wants to know that, Marcus, do you feel social media makes teens happier or does it bring more stress?
For me, I think it's like a two-sided question because when you go on social media, you expect to see what other people are doing. And then like for me, when I go on social media, I expect to see what my friends are doing, and then I will reply to them. I will ask them, "Oh, how you are doing?" And then that's the same thing what my friend will do to me also.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's okay. Teenager problem. Yeah. Okay.
And then like for me, I wouldn't be like jealous of what they are doing. Like maybe if they are doing really well, and then like I see what they are doing, and then like, oh, you're doing so well, I'm jealous of you. I want to like have your life, something like that. I wouldn't do that because I think the most important thing is that you do your life well, and then he do his life well.
Yeah.
When he's doing well, then you just
Happy lah.
you should just learn from him lah.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future you aim to be like him like that.
Yeah. And here's a second comment from another user named Francesca Williston. So, Marcus, what makes you feel truly happy? This user is asking.
For me, when I'm going to like, there was one time when I go to theme park because at Legoland at Johor.
Oh,
Because,
Legoland.
I barely go to any theme park, and then there's one time when I go to that park with my family, and then they bring me go around there. I think it's like a very nice experience, and then so I think that going to places that have facilities that makes you happy like that.
Okay.
It makes me happy. And then other than that, maybe going to cafes, cafe hopping.
Oh, you also like cafes?
Yeah.
With your friends?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then when I go to the arcade, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are all like physical activities that can make me happy lah.
So thank you so much, Marcus, for your truly honest answers.
Yeah.
So now let's focus on the bright side. What can actually help?
So imagine if you could actually wave a magic wand. So what's one thing you wish that adults, like parents or teachers, will understood better about what you go through?
I think that parents should actually go through more with their children because teenagers nowadays, I don't think they communicate a lot with their parents, especially when they are on the social media almost every day.
Yeah.
And then like for me, my parents are always at work, and then when I go home, I directly go to my room after bathing, and then most of the time I just laying on my bed, looking at my phone, and the second morning I come to school again.
Yeah.
So I think my parents don't talk to me a lot. If I'm gonna use a magic wand, I'm gonna make them talk to me more.
Yeah.
And maybe most of the parents should learn from this lah.
Yeah.
So communication is the key.
Communication is key.
So for another question, and if another teenager came up to you and say, I feel pressured to fit in, I don't know how to deal with it. So what advice would you give them? Have you ever felt that there is the pressure to fit in as well?
I think for me, I'm quite privileged because I have a group of friends that are willing to listen to me ma. So I don't have to fit into them because this is like a normal thing for me to tell them I'm sad, I'm down. However, if someone else tries to fit into a group that don't really like them, I will tell them that, oh, it's okay, you don't have to fit in because they don't like you anyways, why would you fit in, right?
Yeah.
So my advice would be find someone better because you deserve better.
Yeah, because true friends will respect you when you are honest about how you feel.
Yeah, I think it's very important to actually find very good friends that you don't have to fit yourself into, and then you can like be yourself when you're in that friend group. Yeah, so that's very powerful, Marcus. Thank you for sharing what you have shared. And for everyone listening, you must remember that resilience isn't about never feeling any pressure at all. It's about being able to bounce back and find friends that will be able to lift you up and being okay with being different. We are coming to an end, and for the listeners, feel free to drop more questions for Marcus.
通常呢，他们都会用这些平台去刷一些短视频啊，然后梗图啊，所以就会发现到现在的青少年或者是小学生们都很懂热门的梗，那些老师不懂的，他们也会懂这样子，所以就可以发现到其实TikTok 啊，还有这些这些社交网络，其实已经在渗透他们的日常生活中了。学生啊，就可能会被排挤，就是他们可能不在某一些的聊天群聊里面，所以这就导致他们对自己非常的不自信，然后导致了很多心灵上的问题。
当然，父母亲本身也要有这个醒觉，不只是教育孩子罢了，自己本身没有一个榜样。因为我们看到的，现在人人都有一个手机在手上，我们也可以看到餐桌上每个人拿的都是手机，家人的这个共同的联系已经减少了很多。在未来的教程篇课里面，应该要有教育老师还有大人到小孩的这个部分都需要怎样使用这个多媒体的安全措施。好像可能很多人不知道人性的弱点在哪里，或者可以甚至我们自己，我们也不知道我们的人性的弱点在哪里，所以有时候我们也会不小心陷入这个所谓多姿多彩的虚拟世界。
我有用 TikTok、Instagram 还有小红书，主要就是拉视频、看搞笑的东西。有时候也会跟朋友在这些社交平台上面聊天，一天大概会用2到3个小时这样。
因为我很喜欢看直播，所以我会用 TikTok 来观察他们直播。根据他们的开播时间，基本上是2个小时到3个小时起步。
觉得蛮有用的，时间限制的话就可以提醒我不要刷太久，刷太久的话对眼睛也不是很好。举报功能的话，至少可以让那些比较奇奇怪怪的账号消失。希望他们一直以为我没有好好读书，就是一直玩手机罢了，因为他们都不了解我是怎样用这些社交媒体的。我也是会用来学习的，像我会看 YouTube 来学 ML 啊、笔记、音乐这些比较难的科目，没有完全像他们想的那样，就是整天只会玩。
我觉得大人还是需要知道自己孩子在社交媒体上看了什么，所以我有时候会跟他们分享我浏览的内容，比如搞笑视频还是生活相关的类似基本常识，我都会分享给他们。
From the comments, I can see many interesting questions popping up. So here is the first question for Marcus. From user's name called Ole. She asks, Marcus, what is the hardest part about being a teenager today?
For me, being a teenager means that you have to meet what people expect from you. For my parents, it's academic wise, and for my friends, maybe I have to give them some emotional support some of the time. And then for this society in the whole, I think they have a high expectations on our generation because nowadays teenagers are very important in this society because we are like the new gen, right?
Yeah.
And then we are gonna provide.
You are the new gen.
We are gonna provide the future for the newer gens. So they are trying to squeeze a lot of new things into us, and like the technology is like very advanced now.
Yeah.
So like we are expected to learn a lot, like AI. Nowadays suddenly AI suddenly pop out and then we all have to learn it, right? So maybe at the future will be quite stressful.
Yeah, it seems like you get a lot of pressure from friends, but I think letting your feeling out is important too, especially with real friends who support you.
Yeah. So I have another personal question of mine. As you are in Utah right now, do you think you are taking your IGCSE this year, right?
Yeah.
What do you think you will be trying to further your education in your tertiary studies? Is there anything that you have in mind?
For me, ever since young, I wanted to be an architect.
Oh, okay. Utah got architect.
Maybe I'll come to Utah in the future to study architecture or another school because I think Utah is quite nice after I came today. The 2 blocks, Khei and KB, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, you already make some research already.
You walk around just now.
And then I heard that Utah architecture is quite nice, so yeah, maybe here lah.
Yeah, I think Utah has quite a good architecture program among the students and among the ranking.
And
so
also,
you go.
Okay, I go. So for the next question, we got a username, Jerry Shok. He asks, Marcus, what is your take on can teenagers having boyfriend and girlfriend in school? What is your parents' thought? What is your thought?
Because just now you say you have no girlfriend.
Relationship issue.
Okay, so anyway, I think it's quite okay lah. I mean, you should. It's not something bad. It's okay to normalize it for me. Because having a boyfriend and girlfriend can sometimes motivate you in your studies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna meet my girlfriend today when I go to school. I want to go to school. Maybe. And then when you're stressed, you don't want to do your homework, your girlfriend talk to you, oh, I'm motivated again.
Marcus, how are you? Are you okay or not?
So you feel motivated lah if you think you have a girlfriend.
Not like just get motivated.
So you will get motivated.
Maybe I don't know. I'm single anyways.
Okay. So here's one last question for you, Marcus.
So
from
many
the comment.
questions.
One last question from user Yi Hui. She says, "Hi Marcus, do you find it difficult to balance the screen time scrolling through social media and to keep up with the latest different trends that are going on, and the current situation which you are taking IGCSE exams soon?"
That's a very long question.
Yes, she has a lot of questions for
Okay,
you.
hi Hui. So, I think every day I set a limit for myself for my social media usage. Maybe an alarm like that. After
Yeah.
2 hours, maybe after it rang, I will stop using it for a while. I go do something else that benefits my eye. Maybe I look at the trees, the green things that makes your eye better, like what the old people say, right?
Green things.
Then what's the second question?
Okay, the second question is to how do you keep up with the latest trends?
I got subscribed to some newsletters on my social media platform.
Okay.
And then every time there's new things, I will learn about it. And maybe I will do some research. If I'm interested, maybe more research on it, and then I can learn a new thing every day. Especially something like AI wise, Photoshop, and the latest thing. Do you guys know Nana Banana?
No,
what is that? I
only know banana. Basically, it's like a new AI model generated by Gemini, Google AI.
Oh, okay.
It's something new also lah. Came out just last week, I think.
So you use it already?
Yeah.
So how should
Very nice. It can generate very good image.
like ChatGPT?
But better than ChatGPT. Yeah,
okay.
legit.
We can try that next time.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you to all the comments that Marcus has also answered. And also thank you, Marcus, most importantly, for joining us on Youth Signal Live today. It was a pleasure talking to you and listening to insights from a teenagers directly.
So tonight we learned something important. Happiness isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about being yourself, even when it's tough. So whether you are a teenager or someone supporting them, remember, encourage real conversations and celebrate authenticity over perfection.
You've been listening to Youth Signal Live. Remember, be you, be happy. Good night and take care.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
快点，慧仙。
一直回啊，30秒吗？